Hi everyone, it's Monday and it's a time for another installment of information and tours and wonder here at the Mystical Magical Mansion. So I wanted to share with you a part of the house that I absolutely adore and I love experiencing every single day. So we moved into this house 6 months ago, and last August when we toured the house for the first time, I know my husband and I walked through the huge front doors and we were amazed and in love and saw the entryway and it took our breath away. And then we came around the corner and saw this absolutely beautiful stairway, and these stairs go all the way up to the 3rd floor, which I will show you. But the workmanship and the sturdiness and the shape that the stairs and the stairwell and really all of the woodwork in the house is absolutely stunning. It was built in 1910 by Ephraim and Augusta Dixon. They were a couple who had moved here from New York to, he was the president of the Orchard and Wilhelm furniture store. So he and his wife built this home here, and the architect was John Latenzer. So a lot of people have asked me that offline and in previous videos. So having built this house in 1910, there wasn't a lot of access to power tools. The wood was hopefully brought from somewhere amazing. I've done a little bit of research on why these houses and the woodwork is so sturdy. And during that time, and sort of during the Industrial Revolution, there was a lot of going through and clear cutting a lot of the woods in the Northwest and to the South. And so a lot of these homes were built from old growth, which means these trees were potentially 100 to 200 years old. So the wood is old and dry and sturdy and it just doesn't break down. Where now homes are built with new growth, which is supposedly, I think the requirement said it had to be 12 to 20 years old. And so you can see why some of these old homes with the old woodwork last and hold up so well is because of that, is that it was used, they used old growth. And I also think just, hand hewn or, the old ways were much more kind and caring to the wood and to the architecture. So I'm amazed by it. But if you look behind me, you can see sort of the initial landing of the stairs. And every time I come around it, I wonder how many girls have come down the stairwell and the staircase in their prom dresses or wedding dress, or to meet their date for the first time, or maybe they're gonna get engaged, or how many weddings have happened within this house. I would just love it if the walls could talk, because I just know there's so much magic and love and just so many amazing things within this house. So I'll flip the camera around so you can see a little bit better. And as you can see, my dogs, Dixie and Cooper, are always part of every video. They pretty much photobomb everything. But the stairway is absolutely stunning. So there's the huge corner post, these very wide stairs. We come along and look at the bottom. There's these rounded corners. It's just absolutely amazing. And just the detail and the millwork are absolutely stunning. So as we first toured the house, again, we appreciated it so much, but I just, how many children came down the steps on Christmas morning to open their gifts. Like, there's just so much history from the families and everyone who's lived in this house. You can see these big, huge corner posts, and the millwork up above is absolutely beautiful. And everything is just in incredible condition. So you can still see all of this amazing steps, and we're now up the landing, and now we're up on the 2nd floor. So we're coming up, and again, just 1,000 little spindle posts there. They're square, or rectangular and not circular, which I think is kind of interesting. So it's a mission style millwork that's here. And then on the 2nd floor landing going up, there's been a cast iron rail that's been added, which I'm sure was put there for safety reasons, because the tendency is to come up here and then immediately you want to look down and see the amazing view. And then you want to look up. And again, still see all that beautiful, beautiful woodwork. So let's head up to the 3rd level. From the 2nd to the 3rd level, that makes it a little safer. That was added at some point just because I'm sure, because these rails are low, no one wanted to have that safety risk. So let's keep going. You can see on the stairs we removed a wood runner, but this beautiful stairway comes all the way up. And this gorgeous railing, all this woodwork, and then of course another view looking down from 3rd floor. Just one more look upward and seeing and appreciating just how beautiful the view is just as you look straight up. It's incredible. And to think that my husband actually wrapped lights and garland all the way around and brought that all the way down the stairway for Christmas. So we had holiday lights and it looked absolutely beautiful. So hats off to him for doing that. So thank you again for tuning in and for all of your messages and questions and all of the connection. This house has such a wonderful, magical history and quality to it. And I just feel like it's such an important place to bring people together and for families and events. And in the near future, hopefully we'll get to start scheduling things again. But until then, I hope you enjoy this little short tour and I will see you again next week. Stay well. Bye.